What is up, guys? It's your boy Fly212 here. Want to get a video out and talk about something that I found kind of interesting and just interesting and something I want to talk about. It's kind of big news, I guess, if you're a political person or whatever, or maybe not. Maybe you just find it interesting, kind of like I did. But Doom 2016 gameplay, by the way. Haven't played this in a while, so it'll be rusty. We're doing Score Attack or whatever it's called. But Alex Jones, if you don't know who Alex Jones is, he's the guy that created InfoWars, and he's a conspiracy guy, and he's a big Trump fan. And prior to him. Prior to him selling out to Donald Trump, I used to watch Alex pretty regularly, and he had a lot of interesting things to say, and he was entertaining. Of course, once he copped out to Trump, I kind of was done with the guy. But he's been banned from every major platform. His show, his radio show, his prison TV, all that stuff he does. He's been banned from Google, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, all major platforms. He still has his radio show that you can listen to on his website. But Alex has been banned from everywhere. There's no Alex Jones channel on YouTube or Apple or anything. There's even no channels that are even like related to him. Like there's other people that did Alex Jones stuff that would put out the show. Even those channels are gone, and Alex is he's basically completely done on YouTube, on Google, on all the major outlets have banned him. And as I said before, I don't know what I'm doing here because I haven't played this far in the game. It's like the last mission or something. Even though I don't like Alex anymore, I still like Alex. Like, I don't think Alex is a horrible person. Let me get that out. I don't think Alex Jones is a bad guy, but he's sold out to Donald Trump, who is the establishment. Like Alex, because I've been listening to Alex Jones since I was in college, about like 2009, 2010, and he was always feverishly anti-establishment back then, like Democrat, Republican, didn't matter. And he was always like, yeah, they're all bad, and they don't give a fuck. What am I supposed to do here? What am I doing? Okay. Down here. And he was always he was an anti-establishment guy. I mean, he never really aligned himself too much with one party or the other. That all changed when Trump became president, and it became quite evident that Alex had, for all intents and purposes, sold out. And if you guys have heard me talk about Donald Trump in the past, you know I don't like him. He completely lied and conned everyone that voted for him. And he's not this populist that we thought he was. He's a very, very shady person in terms of his loyalty to America. I actually do believe he has some Russian ties in terms of I think he's a traitor. I've said this before. I think he's racist. And I'm not a big Donald Trump fan. And when Alex really, over the last year or two, because you could vote for Donald Trump, and based on his campaign, which was a brilliant campaign, I must say, you would say, you know what, he gets us, and he's running as a populist. He wants to audit the Federal Reserve. He wants to end the wars. He wants to end the military-industrial complex. He doesn't like the establishment. And these were things that he really believed in, and you had no choice but to... okay, we need to switch this up. Where's our... it's been a long time. Tell me this has got the sniper. Yeah, it does. You know, you would be... He was a populist, but his presidency has not been a populist. He's been a racist, bigot, sellout to the military-industrial complex. And Alex still supports Donald Trump, and it really perturbs me and makes me mad. But, and here's the thing, I don't believe, and I don't support the banning of Alex Jones. I just don't. It's not technically a freedom of speech, I don't know where I'm going again, issue, because it's hard to play and talk live about stuff like
Maximum multiplier.
I have to really use my brain, and I'm, you know, playing a Twitch shooter. It's not technically a freedom of speech issue because his freedom of speech, his platform isn't being suppressed.
Maximum multiplier.
Jesus Christ, that's annoying. His freedom of speech isn't being targeted by a government. The government spiked these mega corporations, but they're one and the same. I mean, I believe that our government is in debt to the banks, and the banks are controlled by corporations. So they're one and the same. But it's the principle of freedom of speech. And even though I disagree with Alex about him supporting Donald Trump as feverishly and kind of strangely as he does, it's to the point where it's odd, and it's almost like he loves the guy. Like he's in love with Donald Trump. And even though I don't agree with that stuff, I'm still not willing to suppress Alex's opinions and platform, because I'm for everyone having, like, I'm a real liberal and a real American. I'm for everyone having freedom of speech. And this whole political correctness stuff, it drives me nuts. It's garbage. It needs to go the way of the dodo. And I almost said dildo. The way you don't want to go the way of the dildo. You know, you don't want to go the way of the dildo. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. But it needs to be extinct. This whole anti-freedom speech, anti-political correctness, social, it needs to go. And even though, like I said, even though I don't agree with Alex anymore, because I just can't, for the life of me, I don't know why he, I mean, I think he got paid off. I'll just say it. I mean, because I just don't see why you could support Donald Trump unless you're, one, a racist, two, you're trolling, and it could be very true that Alex is trolling. I mean, three, you're an idiot, and Alex is not an idiot. Or four, you're just, you know, you enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe you're enjoy chaos, and the chaos president is as Donald Trump is. And so I don't watch Alex anymore. I haven't watched him in years. With this news, I did listen to his radio show for a little while, and he's just, I just can't get over that he likes Donald Trump. It's just not, I'm not like feeling it, you know. And oh god, another scumbag over here. And I'm just not feeling that he likes Donald Trump, because Trump is not a populist. He's not a guy for the people. He's for himself, I believe. He's for his benefactors, which I believe are the Russian government, because they're the ones that loaned him money back when he couldn't get a loan. And he's not for us. And if it's the country or Donald Trump, it'll be Donald Trump. That's who he'll side with, and his benefactors, which was very evident in the Helsinki clusterfuck. That was horrible. That's the worst thing I've ever seen from a United States president. What a fucking pussy. He just completely pussed out against Vladimir Putin. And I've said this, you got to give Vladimir Putin credit. That guy is a beast. He is an animal. And if you're Russian, I would be pretty happy, because I view it as most normal, not normal, but informed people, or people that aren't stupid, flat out say it. Russia views America as the enemy, and the people there in Russia don't like us. You know, just YouTube or Google Russian opinions on Americans, and you'll see the feverish hate of Russians have. That they just don't, they're pissed that they lost, and they're mad, and they want to take us down. But if I'm a Russian, honestly, I'm happy with Vladimir Putin, and I'm proud that he's my president. But I'm not a Russian, and I'm not proud, and I don't like Vladimir Putin. So Trump really just sold out, and there's really nothing else you can say. What's down here then? So what's down here? Do I go this way? Ooh, hi. Fucker. I have been playing Doom a little bit on the Xbox One X, and it looks noticeably better. Like, it looks noticeably better. Whether you're super sampling it, or like whether I'm playing it on my 4K monitor, computer monitor from ViewSonic, or whether I'm playing it on my 1080p TV, it looks better on the Xbox One. But it looks good on this. It's just not as good. Okay, we gotta go back up here. I haven't played this yet, so.
Weaponizing demons for a brighter tomorrow.
What the fuck? Weaponizing demons for a brighter tomorrow. Jesus, you know these evil fuckers would do this. You know the evil corporations would totally do something like this. You just know it. What's that? That's a new one. Aren't these vulnerable to the plasma guns? Maybe not. I lied. Oh my god, look at this guy just eating this gun. Didn't even hurt him.
Maximum multiplier.
So, but back to Alex Jones, this topic. But I had to preface it because I haven't talked about that stuff a lot. Back to old Alex. Alex should not have his freedom of speech suppressed like this. Whether you agree with Alex Jones or not, you need to agree with the principle of the First Amendment. And
maximum multiplier.
Contamination event. It is important that you remain calm. A tier 3 fellow wouldn't panic, and neither should you.
a tier 3. I'm a tier 1 operator, sir. I'm tier 1. Alex shouldn't have his freedom of speech suppressed. And I believe it's a mistake by YouTube, Google, and Apple, and all the rest to do this. And it's a dangerous precedent. And technically, it's not a freedom of speech issue because, because it's not a government doing it. Technically. Dude, this guy's fucking crazy. Technically, it's not a freedom of speech issue. But it is. And if you agree with the principality of freedom of speech, that you should be able to okay, I guess I'm going to the elevator. What? You know, there's a lot of exploring in this Doom here. It's not it's not like an action fest like Doom, the other Dooms. There's a lot of shit to explore. Well, I guess the other Dooms were like this, I guess. Okay. Oh, hey. The fuck? Look at this. Oh, God. Look at this guy. He's not dying. Oh, my God. Fuck off already. What am I doing? I don't know. Never played this, so guess we're going down. But yeah, I just find it interesting. I just don't think we should do that to people. Even if you disagree with them, they need to Sorry. They need to
Early tests
they need to have their freedom of speech protected, and they need to be allowed to do it. I mean, you know, I really wish Alex would come off the Donald Trump thing. I mean,
to contain this evil
Jesus Christ. It's just,
was built to house Vega's miles of circuitry and millions of processing centers.
huh. Well, that's interesting. Is that a demon right there? Shadow? No. I just wish Alex would, like, come off the...
The only absolute zero cooling system ever constructed. It took years to perfect. Destroy each of the 4 coolant generators. Once they are no longer functional, my primary systems should begin to melt down.
Oh, alright. I'll kill this one. What do I need to shoot it?
Core temperature rising.
Come on, demons. I want to shoot some shit. Let's go. Oh my god, a demon. I just, you know, he shouldn't have his freedom of speech suppressed. Everyone needs to focus on the real issue. Like, I think all this shit's distractions, too. I mean, the real issue is Trump with Russia. I mean, there's something up, man. I mean, there's just something up. And, you know, instead of worrying about Alex Jones... Oh, God, this fucking bitch. Oh, I hate these motherfuckers. I hate these bitches. Oh, my God. Oh, that should have hit her. Whatever. God, I hate him. Let's go. I can't. There we go. It's hard to play Doom and talk about stuff. It really is. It's such a fast game. Yeah, you know, I just, it is what it is, right? Like, he shouldn't have his freedom of speech, but he does deserve it. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. He shouldn't have it, but he does deserve it. Alex does deserve this shit. He deserves all the shit he's been getting, because he's clearly sold out, and it's just, you know, but, yeah, I mean, I've been watching Alex Jones since, like, 2009, 2010, and, he's changed so much. Like, he's just not... With the Trump thing, man, it changed him. Like, he became like a Glenn Beck light. It was just fucking... I mean, Alex used to be anti-establishment. I mean, people don't know. Like, I know it's because it's his own fault. Like, you know, he's brought on himself, but he used to just be like a ballsy motherfucker. Like, just hating on everyone, hating on all the political scumbags. And now it's just, he's so aligned with our president. It's so weird. It's just weird. And it's disappointing. He deserves everything he gets, but he doesn't. But he shouldn't have his channel banned on all these platforms. Because I mean, you know, part of being an American is being able to. Well, it used to be anyway. It's not like this anymore. Everyone lives in an echo chamber. But it's kind of just being like, yeah, this person's different than me, but they deserve to have their way of life and their happiness, and they deserve to have their opinions, because that's what the First Amendment and our Constitution is really about. And with Trump,
Core temperature rising.
with the whole Alex Jones thing, it's just not the case. You know, and then it lends itself to the conspiracy that he's always talking about with these corporations and mega banks that, you know, they finally are able to ban him. They got an excuse that they think will work, and they're able to get him. Finally, right? He's been saying I'm harassed and banned by Google and YouTube all the time. Google and YouTube are the same thing. So it's kind of, yeah, he's kind of being proved right, you know, that maybe there is a conspiracy, but at the same time, they are supposedly these are look at this thing. It just eats that. It's just fucking an animal. This fucking thing.
Maximum multiplier.
you know, at the same time though, they are private corporations, right? So, where's the other fucking coolant? Where is it?
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
Is it down there?
Maximum multiplier. Maximum multiplier.
Do they just keep coming until I destroy the... Oh god, a Hell Knight or whatever. Fuck me. Oh my god, wow. There's a lot of them. Where's the other coolant? Uh-oh. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, what am I gonna use? It's been so long. I hear that screaming bitch, she's back. Where's the other coolant? Down here? Fuck is it? The fuck? Hail Satan. So yeah, you know, I just want to get that video out. That's just my opinion. Not that my opinion matters too much, but where's the other coolant? Oh my god. Enough. Fuck this bitch. Yeah, I don't know where the other coolant is, so... I don't see it. Is it up? Might be up. Up and away here. That one's fucked. Can I go out? Come on. But yeah, I mean, you know, oh, there it is. Durr. That's it, right? So yeah, this topsy-turvy world, man. It's getting crazier and crazier, man. It's like it's like you're living in a movie. I mean, you got Trump. Trump is fucking nuts. God, that guy is crazy. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, look, a little Doom guy. Jesus fucking Christ.
Thank you. You can now move to where my core is located to complete this process.
Okay. I wish I could get that marker back, because I don't know where I'm going. Uh-huh. So, yeah, you know, it's just a topsy-turvy world, man. It really is. It's really crazy. But,
The sign below will take you to the entrance.
It's just a topsy-turvy world. Okay. Train below. All right, so That's a good way to end it. So, all right, guys, this video will go up, and I'll talk to you later, YouTube. And Fly 212 sign out, and have a good one, and take it easy. See ya.